So, Ackhiii, there's a debate on Backchat, Trend Central. Obviously, like this show, you get me? Like these are the shows that is very healthy for our culture because is on the back of, oh yeah, boom. Should a woman go 50-50 if she was married or she was in a long-term relationship? Should she go 50-50 with the bills, with whatever? Should she go 50-50? Now, I've been watching this and I kind of just wanted to start it from a point. And there's a lady here and the lady's basically saying, yo, I feel like the woman, as I feel like myself in the past, I've put a percentage, but I think 50-50 is too much. You get me? And for me, I'm just gonna kind of say it from now. I feel like a woman should be in a household and they shouldn't be going 50-50 with anything. I think that the support, like that they have for their husband, their boyfriend long term, like what their husband has to go through whether, and I'm looking at it as a business owner. Do you get me? The husband goes out, the boyfriend goes out, and he is the breadwinner. He provides for the food and he puts the food on the table. Your wife, your missus, she's home, she looks after the kids, she cooks, she cleans, and the husband, myself, would invest in my wife for her to open up her own business. Like, whether it's a joint business, she runs a family business, or whether I'm just investing in my wife to open up a business to make it successful so she has her own money as well. And she understands how to build a business when I'm focusing on bringing the food and providing. I feel like that's the grand scheme of things. That's how I look at life. You get me? And I do understand in the UK and things are a lot different. If both couples on great salaries and they both, they move in with each other, they both go halves on a mortgage, and they both go halves on, do you know what I mean? They just go 50-50 because of obviously their salaries, their jobs. The wife might have a better job. So I do look at things like that, but I'm just telling me personally, as a man, I wouldn't expect my wife to pay for anything. Like, in a sense of like, of course you got birthdays and the kids and that, there's little things, but I wouldn't expect my wife to pay for anything. I would expect myself to provide, pay for the bills, have a joint account, have money in the account. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And set my wife up in terms of encouraging her so she understands what business that she owns, that she wants to get into, and helping her build it up and helping her scale it and staying on top of that and making extra money. Now, if she makes that extra money and she wants to do X, Y, and Z and whatnot, then it's a different story. If she now makes money and the money starts going crazy and it starts doing better than my business, then obviously you have that conversation. But anyway, I'm going to flip my screen and get into this and you can let me know your views in terms in the comments of how you view things and what you think should happen. Do you get me?
I personally think, that 50-50 is a little bit too far, especially if you want to be respected as a man. Yeah.
And by the way, I have looked at the desktop audio and I know it's a bit low. This is not down to me. This is down to the recording, so I can't turn it up.
We all have roles to play in the house, be you a husband or a wife, right? You can contribute something, but 50-50, the respect isn't going to be there because I'm working too hard. I'm working the same as you now. What's that? I'm a woman, but I will contribute. But 50-50, you've stretched
What percentage is...
So here's my thing now, because obviously I like to play devil's advocate. I've said my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, the lady said the respect's not going to be there. So is this love or are we building a future? Have we started from somewhere? Are we building a future? Or what is this? Do you know what I mean? Like the respect is not going to be there because she's now paying 50-50 in the yard. So is it just money? And I'm just raising these points so you lot can let me know in the comments because,
Like, satisfactory for you?
So I think a satisfactory percentage, which I have been in myself, is 30 to 35%. It's enough for me to have a say in the house, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You respect my opinion because I'm paying too. But it's also enough for me to be like, I can't do this without you because your 65% is valued here. So in my humble opinion, a woman should contribute something because it gives you a voice. However, the 50-50, we're stretching it.
So here's my thing as well. What I've noticed with couples as well is the man will provide, they'll pay the bills, etc., etc. And if the wife and long-term relationship has children, then the woman will pay for the kids. They'll pay for the kids, clothe the kids. Boom, boom, boom. Let me know in the comments. This is what relationships do as well. I've heard this.
It's to the grounds or the ratio of 30-70. 30 for me, of course, 70 for the man.
When you provide the finances, you have a say. And when you don't provide finances, you don't have a say.
Correct, and I'll tell you why.
And Jade's okay with that, right?
And here's my thing, and this is my thing. I think if you're with your couple, you're with your wife, bro, they're there for you in a different mindset. You see me, I go through bare mental, like, bro, anxiety, PTSD. Boom. Who am I going to speak to? I'm going to speak to my wife. I'm going to speak to my missus. I'm going to open up to her and let her know how I'm feeling. They're going to be there to confide and help me and do these little things that I need help with. So it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that there is 50-50, bro. Like, that there for me, that's 50-50. Like, I don't want you spending no money. Just make sure I'm good. Make sure my mental's good. Don't be toxic. Don't just support me, please. That's 50-50. That's 100%. Like, my wife got me to this position to build a multi-million-pound successful business because the backing of my wife.
It goes in different ways.
So the value of a relationship is based on
what you bring to the table, but don't little it down to just finances. I don't agree with that. It's not just about the rent. It's different
if you
things.
don't have the money, you're telling me I don't have a voice.
No.
It's a part of it.
Not over here.
The values that I understand from a...
Listen, there's a lot of women that pay man, bro. There's a lot of whatless man that smoke weed, that play PlayStation in the yard, and there's a lot of women that go out there, work, have their yard, have their car, pay their bills, cook food for their man, and their mans don't provide. You get me? But they're still there. They still love and they still care for their man, and they still think, oh yeah, boom. Actually, he might change, or boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of waste men that do that and have energy and put their hands on gal. That's like, what are we doing there? Like, where do we go from there? Like, respectfully, where do we go from there?
Wife or whatever woman that you're talking about is their compassion, their understanding, their nurturing kind of nature.
It's a contributing factor, but it's not the only.
But those are the high parts of those values. If we don't respect those values and we only respect the money, how do you expect us as men to respect you?
Babe. How do you expect to
Because we not respect.
You gotta understand this as well, yeah. What I would say, bro. Women want to feel secured, bro. They want a sense of security. Like, period. Like, they want to be secured. And as a man wants to be secured as well. Like, there's been times where man's been building this crazy infrastructure and just putting in, investing, and it's like looking at live liquid and you're like, raw, like, man ain't really got no live liquid. And there's been times where man's got live liquid and like, oh yeah, man just feels safe. Women always wants to feel safe. If a man is going 50-50, how is a woman meant to even feel safe? How?
Respect you because you bring money. We're respecting you for something else. Yeah, but what you said is that you can only have a say if you bring money. So that means that the ones that don't bring money but do all those other things are not to be respected.
It's different from men because men and women see it differently. However, the way women see it, yeah, money plays a big point because we need to feel comfortable. And the way men see it, it's like those emotional things, they play a big point. But if I'm also holding my own, doing the groceries each month, maybe paying the council tax each month. No matter what you say, subconsciously, seeds have been planted. Then you know this is a good girl. She contributes. I'm not doing everything by myself.
But the money.
I think you're a good girl anyway because you're there for me different. You're there for my mental, and I come home and everything's patterned. I don't need to worry about anything. I think that's equally. You don't need to be paying council tax or anything. But obviously, I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Does it?
It's part of it. It's a contributing
I don't
factor.
feel like money gives you a say in whether you can or can't do anything. Do you know what I mean? I feel like personally, there's all different types of girls out there and there's all different types of men out there. There are men out there who want to contribute 0 and there are women out there who will do 100 for that man who wants 0.
True.
There are people out there who will go 50-50 equal. And some people have that. There are women out there who don't want to do 50-50, who want to do a bit or who want to do 0. And there are men out there who do that. I think
Yeah. And now me talking on the woman side of things now, because there's a lot of women out there that are just here for the jolly up. Like, it's very important to find the right woman, the right relationship. I understand that. Like, on man's journey and even with me, it's just like I'm locked in. Because what happens is, remember, you start blowing up, you start getting popular, you start attracting a lot of women, or you just start attracting the clout side of things. But it's not genuine. You get me? It's not genuine. It's like I live where I live. And the amount of snaps I see and the amount of people I see out here, and in my head I'm like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the way how I view it, like, the amount of women I see getting flown over and I think, oh, it's dark. Like, it is mad dark. You get me? And obviously, I know this is touching on another subject, but it's like, it's just about finding the right, genuine woman that actually wants the best for you. That's going to be hard, bro. That's hard. I'm telling you. It's treacherous out here. It's not easy. Like it's not easy. And niggas are insecure anyway, man. They're insecure. Like, there's always one of the man them's always spoke to or slept with one of the gal them, and then someone's trying to do a CRB check, and do you know what I mean? And Ackhiii it's all dark. Ackhiii, they're not
internet ready.
Next minutes they're all projecting. Oh, you're with my man and you don't like my man. You get me? Because your gal has opened up. Like, yo, I used to see my man and my man a couple years back. You don't even know, man. But you don't like my man because your girl used to see my man. Bro, there's a lot of insecure niggas, bro. I'm telling you, Ackhiii.
The problem starts when a man who doesn't want to do this 50-50 or wants to do 50-50 tries to force a woman who wants to do nothing to be with him. That's where it starts. Stop barking up a tree that's not yours. Do you know what I mean? There's a woman out there who
And you gotta within your means, bro. I remember going out and I was with one of the man, there's quite a lot of us. And with me, I go out, there's loads of beautiful women. You're beautiful, innit? Bro, not my character just to walk up to you and just start chatting to you. I'm just not like that anyway. But the man them do that. And one of the man them was like, yo, went up to this gal, and the gal is saying, bro, I'll be real with you, babes. Your money's not straight to chat to me. And in my head, I was like, bro, but that made him feel a type of way. Like, he actually felt a mad type of way on the back of that. I'm saying, bro, look where man is, fam. Would you even look, fam? Look where man is. It's a jolly up within itself, fam. Like, you're not gonna. What's your purpose, bro? Just what, empty sets? Okay, chat to this gal, that gal. Bro? My brother, look. And I started realizing, but that affected him because it was like, oh, your money's not straight. So you have women that are out here, they're just looking for the littest and the richest people just to have a jolly up and bust it open. Then you have you're not going to find, you go to these places, you're not really going to find your wife there, are you? So it's like just understanding these things, man. You get me? Understanding a good girl who's not a good girl, who's here for a jolly up. And just, for me, I kind of just stay away from all of that, bro, because it's just not real. It's not genuine. It's a jolly up. It's not. Do you get it? It's always on to the next one. You be in a position or right now things are going well. So you just have to look for the qualities in a woman of like what they stand for. You get me? And not the looks or the BBL or the. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Wants you, who will go hard with you. But you don't want that. It's like you want to find someone who's
probably
up
biased.
there, not of your standard. It doesn't matter what she is. Do you know what I mean?
matters.
You don't know, but you don't have to go for her. If
I'm gonna finish it like this. You get me? This was a good conversation. I like conversations like this. But that's my take on things. You get me? Someone might have a different take. They might work a 9 to 5. They've been with their missus. Their missus works a 9 to 5. Then they're planning to move into a property and they're going halves. They're going 50-50. I don't see. There's no problem there. There's not a problem there. Do you know what I mean? Like, so on the back of that, they start building. They plan their wedding. They go 50-50. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's like money. Then it's like, okay, cool. We will never be together because of the money side of things. Now, me personally, I feel like, okay, cool. I need to put myself in certain positions, take things slow, build up man's infrastructure, man's IP to man's in a position that I know, okay, cool. I'm the breadwinner and I'm providing for my family. But let me know in the comments, man. This is a good topic. So let me know in the comments, an older generation, how it was back in your day or growing up, our age group, younger generation, how you see it. Please let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.